9.2 Project 2 Overview. In Project 2, we will extend our practice with argumentation and analysis by taking another step toward analysis and exploring scholarly articles across a topic within a discipline. Research articles can be considered an argument because they establish and support a claim, a thesis, finding, or results, by using original research grounded in the literature of a discipline. Scholarly content published in academic journals is part of one or more conversations. Seminal texts introduce new ideas or signal pivotal turns or findings within an ongoing conversation, but all research emerges from and is built upon the ongoing work of the field or fields, if the work is interdisciplinary or cross-disciplinary. The topics of scholarly conversation also overlap with public debates and discussions. In other words, scholarly articles and public debates and discussions are all part of the larger conversation on a topic. In general, the work of the Academy is not accessible to the public because academic content is often paywalled, meaning that people or institutions have to pay for access. Additionally, academic content is written by subject matter experts for subject matter experts, so without specific training, the content is inaccessible in more than one way. Public conversations on academic content trickle down through a number of popular sources across a vast spectrum of varied credibility. In addition to the tension created by the chasm between academia and the public, the result of this disconnect is often that content is understood differently by academics and students in the field than within public conversations. Not only does this discrepancy result in confusing conversations, it also results in real consequences when the public feels left out of academic conversations. In Project 2, we will engage both academic and public sources within our larger analysis of the topic. Merging our interest in the public conversation with our goal of learning about academic writing, research, and analysis, we will also create original research by surveying a small, select sample of sources in relation to our topic. Our sample is not intended to reach any requirement for confidence, but to allow us to practice with the most basic elements of developing and deploying a survey, and then describing the data. In all, Project 2 is designed to provide a broad understanding of narrowing a topic within a research area, but the disciplinary content is not the primary aim of Project 2. Instead, our goal is to practice analyzing and contextualizing academic and public sources while introducing primary research and continuing to expand your personal process of researching, reading, writing, and revision. Organization. Project 2 will span weeks 9 through 16, which will take us through the rest of the term. To start, you will select a discipline and begin to explore the literature in the field. Based on your findings, you will select a research topic and analyze 3 academic articles connected to the topic in order to synthesize recent research across the conversation. While this is by no means an exhaustive analysis of the scholarly conversation, it does prepare you for the more extensive analysis and for topic selection within a discipline. In addition to the scholarly information, you will explore public and primary source material with the intention of using it to expand and contextualize the exploration. After using our findings to develop a thesis, we will outline and expand our work into an analytic exploration of a conversation within a discipline. We will then review our work, submit our work, and reflect upon our work. This is the schedule for Project 2, starting at week 9, week 10, week 11, week 12, week 13, week 14, week 15, and week 16. Content. Again, our content is the writing process, and as such, the steps in our process that build toward our product have been scaffolded so that you can practice each one independently. The steps are not unlike the steps you are expected to plan and follow independently over the course of a few weeks or months in typical writing assignments. But for courses that are not writing courses, The steps are generally not assigned, which means that you need to know the steps that work for you and plan your own scaffolded schedule with time for research, review, and revision. Project 2 allows you to start to step into the work of a field by practicing the selection of a topic that is situated within the literature of a discipline. Of course, we can't do the work of all of the disciplines in a composition course, but we can start to move the foundational practices of academic writing in a disciplinary direction. The topic and content of the analytic exploration is yours to determine. Because the topic will be based on a review of abstracts from journals in a discipline, the content will arise from the work of a field, but content is not what determines a discipline. What is done with and to the content is what situates work in an area. You can pick any topic derived from the articles located in the journals you skim. As you advance through your coursework, selecting any broad topic you are interested in for a writing assignment and compiling any sources related to the topic is neither viable or valuable. Instead, you will be expected to do work directly relevant to the content of each general education course you are taking until you progress into your work of your major. Selecting a major you are interested in and a career you feel matters is a good way to make sure you encounter work that is relevant to your interests. Once you are working within a discipline, you will be required to write papers and complete readings and assignments that aim to teach you the broad content of the field and familiarize you with the work of the discipline. Generally speaking, the written assignments you will encounter as you move into your major will be directly related to the content and work of the field and the specific content of the course. Limited discretion in relation to the topic of written assignments is likely, but not unlike our assignment, you will be expected to narrow your topic selection based on the discipline and the course content. Learning to narrow your topic selection within these expectations is one way the design of this course intends to help usher you into the work of your field. While analysis is discipline-specific as well, the foundations that ground analyses are shared, and those basic elements of deconstruction remain the goal of Project 2. To familiarize you with the idea of primary research, you will collect original content in the form of a survey, and then use survey results in conjunction with other sources as part of an analytic exploration. Our intention is not to teach any discipline-specific requirements of research design, but the basic concepts of gathering data and merging primary source content with derivative analysis of scholarly literature through writing as a common expectation for many majors and career fields. So learning the foundational elements will prepare you for work in any and every field and industry. Assignments. Project 2 includes assignments tied to each reading that build up to the analytic exploration, in which you will analyze and synthesize a conversation spanning academic and popular sources. The topic of the conversation you choose to explore will stem from current research within the journals of a scholarly discipline. Additional assignments such as reading quizzes, discussion posts, and activities will be included to help you practice the related skills and interact with your peers and your instructor. Additional directions may be added and clarified by your instructor, but the core requirements of the assignments are as follows. Analytic exploration. The analytic exploration is framed around a basic research aim, which is to explore the current research on a topic in a discipline. To do so, you will locate a current conversation within the recent research of a discipline and analyze 3 academic articles and 2 public to determine the current disciplinary perspectives on the topic in the discipline. You will also collect and integrate primary source material. The analytic exploration should be 1,000 to 1,500 words and include a minimum of 6 sources, at least 3 scholarly, 2 public, and 1 primary. The analytic exploration should include a thesis that synthesizes the analyses, as well as context, summary, and analysis of 3 scholarly sources, summary of 2 popular sources, summary of primary source material, and a conclusion. Evaluation. The assignments included in Project 2 total 400 points. The analytic exploration is worth 50 points. There are 12 weekly assignments worth 15 points each, and 1 worth 20 points. There are 9 reading quizzes worth 10 points each. There are 12 discussion posts worth 5 points each. The analytic exploration will use a task-specific rubric to provide feedback in USF rights. So this is the rubric. And a self-review rubric will also be included in USF rights. The same holistic rubric from Project 1 will be used to grade all assignments in Canvas. The holistic rubric will be tailored to fit the point distribution for each assignment. Success. A great way to prepare for success in Project 2 is to reflect upon your success in Project 1. You began the reflection process in 8.2, but as you prepare to launch into Project 2, take a few minutes to recall how you approached the readings and assignments in Project 1. The design of Project 2 is similar to Project 1, so taking the time to do the work remains the key to success. Project 2 starts to engage scholarly content to a degree that is likely to be new, so whether you feel stuck or want to take your learning to the next level, take advantage of your instructor's virtual office hours to work on the content individually. Other USF resources, such as the Writing Studio, are available online and are designed to facilitate your success within and beyond ENC 1102, so take advantage of those resources. Also practice seeking out resources on your own and using the resources embedded in the readings. Like Project 1, but even more so, Project 2 includes terms that link to online sources and content. The immediate goal is to provide information you can use to deepen your understanding of terms and concepts that can enhance your learning and improve your submissions. The larger goal is to mirror the behaviors of searching online content for credible sources as part of your writing and research process. In most of the courses you will take, the writing process will not be an explicit part of the course content, so you will be expected to navigate the process individually. Much of what you learn in ENC 1102 will facilitate that navigation, but part of what you know now is that expectations are dependent on assignment, audience, and discipline, among other factors. The formatting styles you will apply will also vary across courses, and all styles change as they are updated, which will require you to access current information. While there is a lot of misinformation and dated content on the internet, many credible sources are also easily accessible, and learning to negotiate and utilize them will facilitate your success in future writing assignments at USF and beyond. Assignment 9.2 Project 2 Overview. In order to prepare for Project 2, review all of the Project 2 readings and assignments and respond to the following. Number 1. Summarize Project 2 in one paragraph. Number 2. What are the main details of the analytic exploration? Number 3. What specifically did you learn from previewing all the content for Project 2? Number 4. Reflect on your successes of Project 1 and discuss how you can build on them for Project 2. Number 5. What will you need to succeed in this assignment? Number 6. What parts of the assignment interest you most? Number 7. Finally, do you feel prepared to complete the assignment? If you do, what steps in this preparation process have helped most? If you do not, what might help you feel prepared?